Okay. A very good morning to all of you children. In today's session, let us learn about nouns and the different kinds of nouns. So in the previous session, we have already learned about common noun and the proper noun. Okay, in the previous session, I hope so, we have also learned about the collective noun. So in today's session, let's have a short recap on what we have already learned. Are you ready? Are you all ready, children? Yes. Okay, let's move on to it.
Yes.
Yes. Now, my first question is to Pavan. Pavan is not there, no? Okay. Abba, come on, Abba.
Yes.
Yes, Abba.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
tell me, what is a noun? Others, please do mute your audios. Only Abba will unmute it. Others, please do mute your audios.
Ma'am,
Yes, Abba, come on, tell me, what is a noun?
noun is a word that use the name of a person,
Yes, come on.
animal, or a
Animal
thing.
or a thing. Very good. What you said is right. Is a name of a person, place, animal, or a thing. Okay. Now, Ivan, yes, very good, Abba. Now, come on, tell me, Ivan, what is a what is a noun? Come on, tell me again. What have you understood?
A noun is a word used as a name of a person, place, or animal, or a thing.
Very good, Ivan. Very good. Okay. So we have understood what is a noun is. Okay. What do we call noun has, Evelyn? Noun is a
Naming word.
very good, Evelyn. So noun is a naming word. It names a person. First it names a person. Then the place, animal, and a thing. Is that clear? So noun is a word that names a person, a place, animal, or a thing. So that you could remember very well. Okay, so noun is a naming word. Very good. So then we have already learned about the different kinds of noun. So what are the two different kinds of noun we learnt? Renfred. Come on, Renfred. Unmute it, please. Yes. Can you unmute it? What is happening? Yes, come on, tell me. Renfred, can you unmute it, Renfred? Is there any problem with your device? Or else I have to unmute all. Okay, come on, Renfred. Come on, give me the answer. What are the two different kinds of noun we learnt?
When Catherine can say.
Wait, 1 minute. Renfred, please. Yes.
Emergency.
Yes, common noun and the proper noun. Yes, the first two nouns, that is the two kinds of noun we learned, common noun and the proper noun.
Proper
So
noun.
the first two kinds of noun we learned, they are common noun and the proper noun. Okay, now come on, Renfred, come on, give me the answer. What is a common noun? Yes, what is a common noun? Is that you could not hear me? Or is there any problem with your device or something like that? I couldn't hear you. Okay, then let's move on to the next person. Renfred, are you okay? Okay, Andrea, come on, tell me, what is a common noun? So we have learned about two kinds of noun. The first one, the first kind of noun we learned is all about common noun. Then we learned about the proper noun. So what is a common noun? Andrea. Come on. What is a common noun? Jessica is present. Okay. Agnes, Claire is present. Come on. Agnel Joshi is also is present. Okay, so what is a common noun? Okay, the question passes on to Abigail. Abigail, come on, tell me what is a common noun? Now we have reached
Yes, ma'am.
collective noun. So we should be familiar with common noun and the proper noun. Yes, Abigail, come on, tell me what is a common noun? Yes, what is it?
Common noun.
What is a common noun?
Hmm.
Common noun is a?
Naming.
Oh, it's a naming word only. It's a kind of a naming word. Okay, what is it? What is a common noun? So now we know what is a noun is. These noun can be of different kinds. Okay, the first we learned is all about the common noun. So we have to know when we learn the different kinds of noun, we should be able to identify each and every noun. Okay, so what is a common noun? Who can give me the answer? What is a common noun? Yes, Aradhya, come on, tell me. What is a common noun is? Yes, Aradhya. Come on, Aradhya. What is a common noun? It's not audible to me, my dear. Children, it's taking much time. Sriya, come on. You're not giving me an answer. Sriya, what is a
Ma'am,
common noun?
in common to persons or things of same kind are common nouns.
Okay, this we should be able to say it properly. So common noun means we should, what you said is right. Okay, but common nouns are what? Common names. Okay, common names given to a person, place, animal, or a thing of the same kind. Is that clear to all of you? Clear?
Yes.
Okay, common nouns are, when I ask you what is a common noun, I need only one answer. Common names. Common names of what? Common names of people, animals, places, and things. Okay, so of the same kind. Of the same kind means here boy. Of the same kind, we call them as boys. Of the same kind, we call them as girls. Is that clear? Of the same kind, we call them as teachers or schools or books. Have you understood? So, boy, girl, books, teacher, mother, father, all these are common noun. So, common noun means it's a common name given to a person, a place, animal, or a thing of the same kind. Or we can say common noun are the names given in common to people, animals, places, and things of the same kind. Is that clear to all of you? Did you get it? Yes,
Yes.
common noun means all of you please do understand, children. It is a common name given to whom? To people, to animals, to places, and things of the same kind. Town is a common noun. City is a common noun. Park is a common noun. Have you understood? Of the same kind, we call them as common noun. Clear to all of you? Now, who can give me the answer what is a proper noun is? Come on, raise your hands. I'll be asking you. Yes, Saharish, come on. What is a proper noun?
A proper noun gives name to a particular person, place, animal, or a thing.
Very good, Saharish, very good. Proper noun means it's a special name. Okay, special name of a particular person, place, animal, or a thing. Now, Sarish is a girl. Girl is a common noun. Means it's a common name given to all the girls. We call them as girls. But what is the special name of that particular girl? The special name of that particular girl is Sarish. That is the difference between the common noun and the proper noun. You should be able to identify the common noun and the proper noun in a sentence. Common nouns are common names given in common to people, animals, places, and things of the same kind. Is that clear? Proper noun means special name given to a particular person, place, animal, or thing. Have you understood the difference between the common noun and the proper noun, children? Manha is a special name given to a particular girl. So girl is a common noun. Your school's name, school is a common noun. But what is the special name given to your school? It is Dr. Raju Davis International School. Okay, so we should be, you take yourself as your example. I'm a boy, so boy is a common noun. My name is Abigail, so Abigail is a proper noun. Have you understood? Father is a common noun. Mother is a common noun. Your father's name is a proper noun. Your mother's name is a proper noun. Similarly, you have a pet animal at home. So pet dog, that is dog is a common noun. The name of the dog, Blackie or whatever it is, Fluffy or whatever it is a proper noun. You're living in Mala. Mala is a town. So town is a common noun. Okay, so Mala is a proper noun. That is how we identify the common noun and the proper noun. I hope this is very clear to each and every one of you. Is that clear to everyone? Common noun and the proper noun? Clear to all of you? Yes? Is it clear to each one of
Yes,
you?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
It's already clear.
Yes, it's very clear to all of you. Now, let's move on to the third type of noun, that is collective noun. What do you mean by the word collective? Yes, come on, give me the answer. What do you mean by the word collective?
Collection.
Collection or a
Action.
or a or a group. Yes, group. Very good, very good, very good. So we are moving on to the collective noun. I know that I've already taken collective noun here, but let's have a recap of this. Then finally we'll move on to the topic. Okay then. So all of you please have a look at it. Okay. So let's move on to the collective noun. All of you please do take your workbook. Take worksheet 3. Are you all ready? So all of you please do take your workbooks, children. Open your workbook to worksheet 3. So we have completed till worksheet 1 and 2. So let's move on to worksheet 3. Yes, it's all about collective now. So we are the collective noun. All of you please have a look at it. So we have already explained about noun. We know that noun is a naming word. It's a name of a person, place, animal, or a thing. Okay, animal is not written here. So it is animal or a thing. So collective noun is a kind of a noun. Okay, so we have learned about common noun, proper noun. This is a third kind of noun. That is a collective noun. Collective noun means it's a group. It's a group. You can see here, group of people. Group of people means not one, two, or three. Okay, it's a group. It's a group of people, things, or animals. Is that clear? When it comes to a group, we call it as collective noun. I hope it's clear. So you can see from the picture, I think so it is very clear to all of you. So it's a group, names a group of people, animals, or things. And the group, this group, it is considered as one single unit or has one whole. Clear to all of you? Clear to all of you? Okay, so you should know the difference between the common noun, proper noun, and the collective noun. So collective noun, it is a group of what? People, group of animals, and group of things. And this group, it is considered as one single unit or has one whole. So we call them as collective noun. Group means you should know it. It is not one, two, or three. It is collection. When we collect the stamps, we don't collect one, two, or three. We have a large amount of it. No, so we call them as collection of stamps or collection of coins. Similarly, it's a group means it's not one, two, or three. It's a group of people, group of animals, and group of things. So when it comes to it, we call it as collective noun. So that group, it is considered as one unit or one whole. Clear to all of you? I hope it's clear. Clear. Yes. Let's move on to the next one. Now we can see a group of people, group of animals, and group of things. So we can see, okay, many children are sitting in the class, a group of fish, a group of flies, a group of keys, and group of stars. Okay, now let's move on to each one as such. Now here you can find an animal there. What do we call this animal as? What is the name of this animal? Yes, anyone can say the answer. What is the name of this animal? Sheep.
Flock.
Okay,
Flock of
sheep.
sheep.
Very good. Yes. So, yes. When it comes to, see children, the plural form and the collective noun is different. When it comes to more than one, we call them as one means we call them as sheep, and more than one, two, we have learnt in grade 2, that is the plural form of sheep is also as sheep. Okay. But when it comes to a group, okay, now the word differs. They are in group. So we have to use the collective noun. So the collective noun that refers to a group of sheep is a flock of sheep. What do we say, children? It is a flock of sheep. I hope it's clear to all of you. This we have already learnt it. Yes. So all of you understood what is a group refers to? A group that refers for a group of sheep. The collective noun that refers to a group of sheep, it is flock of sheep. Clear? Yes. Now let's move on to the next one. What do we call a group of fish? What is a collective noun that refers to a group of fish? Have you learnt it? What is a collective noun that refers to a group of fish, children? Come on, tell me the answer. Yes, a shoal of fish. S-H-O-A-L. A shoal of fish. Yes, a shoal of fish. Very good. Yes. So the collective noun that refers to a group of fish, it is shoal of fish. Now, let's move on to the next one. What we call a group of elephants. What is a collective noun used for a group of elephants?
Herd of elephants.
Yes. A herd of elephants. Very good. So all these we have already learnt it. Now let's move on to the next one. So here you can see a group of people. What do we call a group of people? Yes, come on.
Crowd.
Very good.
Crowd of people.
crowd.
A crowd of people.
Very good, very good.
Crowd of
Crowd of people. Now let's move on to the next one. What do we call a group of players? What do we call a group of players?
players.
Team of players. Very good. A team of players. Very good. A team of players. Okay. Now, what do we call a group of students, children? What do we call a group
Class of
class of students? Yes. And all of you look at this.
grapes.
What do we call here? It is a bunch. Bunch is a collective noun that refers to a group of grapes. Okay, we call it as bunch. Bunch of grapes. Okay. Okay, now we learned about, all of you please listen. So we know it is bunch of grapes. Now let's move on to, we have already learned for a group of sheep, the collective noun that refers to a group of sheep, it is flock. And even for birds, we use the same collective noun, that is flock of birds. Is that clear to all of you? Clear? Clear to all of you? Even for the birds as well as for sheep, we use the same collective noun, that is flock. Flock of birds and flock of sheep. Clear to all of you? Clear? Flock of birds and flock of sheep. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. See here, we have seen bunch of grapes, and even for keys, we use the same collective noun, that is bunch of keys and bunch of grapes. Clear to all of you? Yes? I hope it's clear. Clear to all of you children? Can you see the picture? If you can't see the picture, please do see. Tell me that. I'll show you.
The bunch of keys.
Yes, a flock of.
We
Can't see it, please. Okay.
A bunch of keys.
Yes, it is bunch of keys. It is bunch of keys. Okay. Now here we can see it, a bouquet of flowers. So all the flowers are, when you go to a shop, you can see their bouquets, a bouquet of flowers. All the flowers are together, we tie it up in a bouquet. Okay, so here you can see it is one whole. All the flowers together, it is considered as one whole. Okay, so it is, we call it as bouquet of flowers. Here T is silent. How do you pronounce the word? Here we pronounce the word as bouquet of flowers. Okay, so have you understood? Okay, so it is considered, that's why we say that collective nouns are considered as one single unit, or it is considered as one whole. Is that clear to all of you? Clear? Yes. So we have learned about 10 to 11 collective nouns. Okay, so let's revise this once more. So we have learnt about the group of players, that refers to a group of, the collective noun that refers to a group of players are team. And for a group of people, we say it is crowd of people. All of you say after me. And for soldiers, we did not learn it. For a group, that a collective noun that refers to a group of soldiers are troop of soldiers. All of you please do learn it. Okay. It's a group of, team of players, a crowd of people,
A troop of soldiers.
a troop of soldiers. Okay, a troop of
Yes.
soldiers. Repeat after me. A troop of soldiers. Please do say it.
A troop of soldiers.
This we have only the troop of soldiers we did not learn. All the others I showed you the slide so that you'll be familiar with all these. Okay. So class of students. What is a collective?
A class of students.
Yes,
A
class.
class.
Okay, and I've told you that. I've showed you the slide of herd of elephants. Now, children, also for cows, for a group of cows, the collective noun used for a group of cows also is herd of cows. We can say it, the same collective noun is used for both, for cows as well as for elephants. Okay, so it is herd of cows and herd of elephants. Okay, we have to learn it by heart. So, herd of cows and herd of elephants. And for fish, it is shoal of fish. For fish, what do we say? It is shoal of fish. And for birds and for sheep, I showed you the slide. So, for birds as well as for sheep, we use the same collective noun, that is a flock of birds and flock of sheep. Clear to all of you? And for things, what do we say? A bunch of grapes and bunch of keys. Okay. And for flowers, we say it is bouquet of flowers. Okay. A bouquet of flowers. So bunch of keys, bouquet of flowers. Okay, so I've told you all the collective nouns are considered as one single unit. So collective nouns are usually singular. Is that clear to all of you? All collective nouns are considered as singular. So we have to learn this up well. Have we finished with the exercise? Yes? The later part of it, I'll be explaining to you about all the collective noun. I'll be explaining to you in the next class. First, let us identify the collective noun in the sentences. All of you, please do take your workbook. All of you, please do take your workbook. Yes, this exercise I hope we have already finished. Now let's move on to the next person. Evelyn, come on, Evelyn. Come on, read the sentence and identify the collective noun in that sentence.
The crowd was very big.
Okay, so which is the collective noun there?
People.
No, the crowd was
Crowd. Crowd.
Which is the collective noun there?
Crowd.
Crowd, yes, crowd. Very good. So all of you, please do it if you haven't done it. Shine. Come on, Shine.
Yes, ma'am. A herd of elephants
Is
passing.
Yes, a herd of elephants is passing. So,
And elephant.
no, which is a collective noun there? I don't want the nouns there. I wanted the collective noun.
Elephants.
No, elephants are noun. Which is a collective noun there?
Passing.
No. Just now we learned, I showed you a group of elephants. What do we call a group of elephants? What is a collective noun that refers to a group of elephants? What is the collective noun we learned?
Ma'am,
Yes?
group.
Shine? Ah, what do we say? It is, anybody can say it? Yes, Agnes, come on. Agnes? First unmute it, Agnes, please. Only then I could hear you. Yes. Yes, come on, children. Come on, tell me the answer. Okay, children. So come on, tell me the answer. Evelyn, come on. Evelyn? Evelyn is there? Yes, come on, tell
Yes.
me. Yes, a herd of elephants is passing. So what do we say?
Herd.
Herd, very good. So herd is a collective noun. Very good. Now let's move on to the next person. Amazia, come on, Amazia. Do the next one.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, come on, read the question. Our team.
Andy.
Mm.
The
Come on, read the question. Our team won the
won the
match.
match.
So, collective noun here is
Andy.
team. Okay, team is a collective noun here. So all of you please do underline the collective noun there. Team is a collective noun. So we are able to identify the collective noun in a sentence. We have already learned about 9 to 10 collective nouns. So we know what is a collective noun is. Okay, Hedelin, come on, Hedelin. Come on. Read the fourth question.
I
No.
He gave me a bunch of grapes.
Okay, he gave me a bunch of grapes. So, which is the collective noun there?
Bunch.
Bunch. Very good, Hedelin. It is bunch of grapes. Very good. Mayuga, come on, Mayuga. I hope all of you are doing it. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Mayuga. Do the fifth question.
The
Troop of. Mm.
to the
Troop.
troop
Mm.
of
Mm. Soldiers.
soldiers
Mm. Had
had
marched
marched
all day.
all day.
A troop of soldiers has marched all day. Okay, come on, tell me which is a collective noun there.
Troop.
Troop, very good. So troop is a collective noun use. So this is how you identify the collective. First exercise is all about identify the collective noun. Next, you will be given a set of collective noun. You have to fill in the blanks using the suitable collective noun. Okay, so we'll let's do this even. Abigail, EB, come on, Abigail. Are you there? Abigail? Yes, read the question, Abigail. The dash of players entered the stadium. So, have you unmuted it? Abigail? Abigail? Yes, unmute it, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, come on. Dash of players enter the stadium. So, which collective noun do you use there? Is it flock, bunch, group, team, or
Team.
shawl? Team, very good. It is team.
Team.
Team, very good. Team. Agnel Gills, come on, tell me the next question. The ship neared the dash of islands. Here, I haven't taught you this, but this is among the group which will be the right one. Is it flock, bunch, group, team, or shawl? The ship near the dash of islands. It won't be flock. It is group. Okay, group. So I wanted all of you to please write it in your workbook. Group. Okay. Now we'll move on to the next person. Johan, come on, Johan. Do the next one for me. In the blue lake, we saw a dash of fish. What did we see? What do we say for a group of fish? Shawl. Very good. It is shawl. I wanted all of you to please do write it in your workbook. Shawl. SHOAL. Shawl. Team is TEAM. Team. Emmanuel, come on, Emmanuel. Do the next one. Emmanuel, please do it. The lady had a.
The lady had a bunch of keys.
Very
Bunch.
good. Lady had a bunch of bunch of keys. Okay, it is bunch. Very good. Okay, now let's move on to the next person.
Can you say once more?
Yes, very good.
I know the answer.
Yes, yes. Adrina, come on, Adrina, do the last one. So with that, we are going to wind up today's session. So the dash of birds, yes.
The
What is that?
flock.
Flock, yes. The flock of birds flew over the tree. So this is what you have to do it. I hope, okay. So we have completed with worksheet 3. I hope all of you learned it. The notes will be sent to you, children. So it's time for us to wind up today's session. Okay. The notes will be sent to you. See that you complete all the notes which is given to you. Children, it's time for us to wind up today's session. Bye, all of you. Bye, children. Thank you.